let this be a normal field trip? With a friend? No way!
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you're seeing what's in the neighborhood? Surfing on a sine wave, swinging through the stars. Take a left and you'll be testing. Take your second right past Mars on the magic school bus. Alligator nostril, climb on the magic school bus. Spank a plankton too.
Take that!
On our magic school bus. Drop the river of lava on the magic school bus. Such a fine thing to do. Right on the magic school bus.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today on CVTV, Batman, the weather, and NHS. Good morning, CV. I'm Kendall Muma.
And I'm Michael Badesky. Seniors, as a reminder, senior projects are due April 1st. Please see Mrs. Jones or Mrs. Kostlik with any questions.
Attention new NHS inductees. Practice for the Thursday's induction ceremony is Wednesday and Thursday of this week during Academic Study Hall. Report to the auditorium directly after Block 4.
FBLA is selling CV Pura Vida bracelets for $6. See one of the officers or stop in Miss Lalonde's room to purchase a bracelet.
Attention all girls in grades 9 through 11. JV and varsity cheerleading sign-up deadline is March 15.
Now that's all we have for you today, CV. Now here's a Batman review with Zach and Connor.
What is going on, CV? It's your favorite movie critics, Zach and Connor, here to talk about the newest movie coming out, The Batman.
First of all, you should all know the history of the Batman films. It was performed by 3 different actors.
The first one being Michael Keaton in the late 80s and early 90s.
He had 2 films in this role, Batman and Batman Returns.
He will reprise his role as Batman in the Flash movie later on this year.
The next notable actor who played Batman was Christian Bale.
Bale was a part of the Dark Knight trilogy, which was by far the most popular.
The trilogy started with Batman Begins, which was made in 2005.
Then, in 2008, The Dark Knight changed history for the story of Batman and the Joker.
Heath Ledger, who played the Joker, gave one of the best performances in cinematic history.
If any of you have not seen this film, we highly recommend that you watch it for yourself.
Then in 2012, the last of the 3 came out, which it was called The Dark Knight Rises.
The cool thing about this film is that most of it was filmed in Pittsburgh.
All 3 of these movies did good at the box office and got a certified fresh rating from Rotten Tomatoes.
The last actor to mention is Ben Affleck, who is in the most recent DC movies.
A notable film he is in is Zack Snyder's Justice League, which was exceptionally better than the original Justice League by an audience and box office.
Now, we have Robert Pattinson performing The Batman movie, which is in theaters now.
All the movie critics and audience who were able to see it early have given great reviews. Some people even saying that this is the best Batman movie of all time.
This film is supposed to be one of the top films of the year.
Now, we are going to be going to Cinemark and provide a behind-the-scenes look at the theaters, and we will be back with a spoiler-free review.
What did you think about the movie?
I thought it was pretty good. I give it a solid 9. You know, the action in it was pretty good. The story was also pretty good. That's basically it.
I think it was a solid 9.5 out of 10. You know, scenes were pretty good. The characters were all pretty set to their role, and couldn't beat it. It's a great new Batman. I like the new look, and this might be the best movie ever. Batman movie. The Batman movie, 9.6 out of 10. Better than The Dark Knight.
We're back after watching the new The Batman movie. So, what did you think about it?
You know, I thought it was a really, really solid movie. I don't think anybody expected this coming from DC because they make a lot of crappy movies. But for a 3-hour movie, I think that it doesn't get much more perfect than this, and I rated a solid 9.8 out of 10 once again.
I think it was a solid movie. I'm going to give it a 9.0, which is still pretty solid, but in the end, very good movie. One of the best DC movies of all time.
I encourage everybody to get your friends and family and go out and see this movie, and you will not be disappointed. That's all we got for you today, CV, on The Batman. Have a great day.
Top of the morning to you, Central Valley. It's Matt and Bryce here with your weekly weather forecast. Today, it will be rainy with a high of 61 and a low of 34. On Tuesday, it will be cloudy with a high of 43 and low of 30. On Wednesday, there's a chance of snow with a high of 48 and a low of 32. On Thursday, it will be partly cloudy and warm up to 54 with a low of 28. And finally on Friday, it will be cloudy with a high of 61 and a low of 36. Now let's take you outside for the outside look.
Morning, Bryce. Let's get everyone started off with our weekly look at the sunrise. It's a bit cloudy to see the sunrise, but it'll do. Woke up this morning, it was raining everywhere, yet the weekend was beautiful. This week should be a bumpy road. We're going to go from warm to cold to cold to warm, and then back to cold. It's coming to that time where it's going to be warm and then cold and then cold and then warm and then warm to cold. So, what can we do about it? Anyways, 40% chance of rain for the rest of the day. Feels like 43 out right now. We should reach a high of like 61, 62. The wind is blowing southwest at 6 miles an hour. Oh, my bad. Southwest. Southwest. UV index is 0. It's a pretty cloudy day. But it's nice to hear the birds chirping again instead of all this snow. So yeah, let's just have a good week this week, CV, and should be a fun time.
That's all we got for you today, CV. We'll see you next week for your weekly weather forecast.